Okay, so before we start off with the very obvious fuck up that is PlayStation headquarters, I want to take a step back into the past really quick about 5 years ago. The year's 2021. I'm 18. I just graduated just graduated high school and I just got my first job, right? I was a food runner back at this taco joint. Now my coworker, the guy that was training me, let's call him Anthony. um, you see, Anthony was like early to mid 30s. He had a few years on me, but despite that, we both shared a similar love of gaming. We loved gaming like a mom loves their newborn, right? We were gamers. So, mind you, this is 2021. This was around the time when the PS5 first came out. And when I say when the PS5 first came out, I mean when it just came out, like when it just got here. So I'm talking back when, like, and y- I hope you never had to do this, but I'm talking about when, like, you had to, like, follow like the PlayStation email and like they would send you a message on when it's ready and you would have to go in the little waiting room and you would have to like try and like do all this like other crap. Like if you remember what I'm talking about, you remember. Like it's one of those situations where it's like you had to be there. Um but realistically, no matter how long you try to wait in the like little waiting rooms they gave you, it was all bullshit anyways. Like because all they had all the bots, the scalpers had all the bots that were picking all the PS5s before any of the real people did. But I remember I got the notification on my phone that like, hey, new PS5s are available, go get it. And I was in the middle of a shift, and I look over to Anthony, which mind you, I should have said this before, but Anthony himself already has a PS5, so he knows how it is. He was able to cop one. So I'm training, right? Like this is like my third, fourth day. Like I don't even have the job officially yet. I'm still training. I'm like, dude, Anthony, new pop up for PS5s just showed up. And he looks at me. This man looks at me and he gives me the 1,000 yard stare. He looks at me. He says, Nathan, get the fuck out of the kitchen, go to the bathroom, go to the hallway, go to the fucking alleyway, do what you have to do, and go cop yourself a PS5. That's how serious it was. That's how serious it was. It was DEFCON 5. Now, granted, that day I didn't get the PS5. I was able to get it a few months later. But that story just goes to show how sought after and respected PlayStation used to be. And 4 short years later, PlayStation announces that on 2028, they will officially stop printing physical discs. It'll all be digital only. So, the gaming industry has been slowly dying. It's been slowing dying for a while now, right? I mean, we've got price hikes, like we have like the lack of actual new AAA gaming coming out. And of course, here with the lack of physical media, as I just mentioned, from Sony's part. I mean, like Nintendo, Nintendo's Nintendo. I mean, like they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want because I mean, like Nintendo will never not make money purely because of the fact that it's Nintendo. I mean, like it's Mario, like whenever Mario Odyssey 2 or whatever the hell the new Mario game is gonna be, you're gonna play it. You're gonna buy it and you're gonna play it. That's just how it is. I know I'm gonna play it. It's Mario, but and we can all blame GTA 6 for this too. But the thing is that like I said, gaming has been dying for a while now. It's come to the point where gaming as a whole, in a few couple short years from now, is probably going to be completely unaccessible. Because right now it's bad, right? Right now it's bad. We're getting rid of discs. We're getting rid of physical media. So what does that mean for the future, right? Well, let's say 5 years from now, new console comes out, PS6. Now, PlayStation 6, this isn't me like bullshitting or like, hyperballing or whatever. This is me being as realistic as possible. PS6 is going to be a grand. That's going to cost you a good one and three zeros right behind it, bare minimum. And I mean, if the Steam machine, which by the way, speaking of Steam, uh, right now is the best time to get a PC, a gaming PC, a good one if you don't have one already, or a Steam Deck. Better yet, go get yourself a Steam Deck probably because you can emulate with that bad boy. So. Uh, but no, when the PS6 gonna let's say I gave you a real story about myself at the beginning of the video. Let me give you a fake scenario about myself 5 years later, once I actually have my hands on a PlayStation 6, which I never will now because fuck you, Sony. So I'm playing on my PlayStation 6. Let's say we're 2 years in. There's only like one, two, maybe, nah, it wouldn't be three. There's like maybe two games on my two new AAA games from Sony that came out. Besides that, I have the like maybe two other games that, I've played and beaten multiple times on my PlayStation 6. Let's say PlayStation takes one of those games and they say, we're taking this off the stores. You can't play this anymore. Fuck you. And that game is just gone. No matter how much you cared about that game, no matter how much you liked playing that game, no matter how much you enjoyed it, doesn't matter. It's gone now. It doesn't exist. And the thing is, it's not even just the company itself. Like, what happens if you get hacked? Like, what happens if you get hacked? Uh, Like, all your games, thousands of dollars worth of your game library are just gone forever. Sony's not helping your ass now. You're cooked. Them's the facts. The industry is just completely caving in on itself right now. We don't have any games on play right now. As a matter of fact, if you got a PS5 just like me, I want you to name 5 games coming out right now that you're looking forward to. The first one you thought of was Wolverine. Name 4 more. Go. There's that Control sequel that's coming out. That looks pretty decent. I'm probably not gonna get it now, but it looks pretty good. You have Wolverine. You have Control Resident. I think that's what it's called. You have that's it. That's it. PlayStation. Have fun, buddy. But no, gaming as a hobby is completely inaccessible now. There's no point. I've been gaming a less recently in these past couple of years because these days I just don't have the time for it. And the only time I really game today for real is if like I want to unwind for a couple hours after the shift, or I want to get some quick and easy footage for you guys to watch. But that's basically it. I don't. If we're talking about me like 10 years from now, if 32-year-old me like shows up through a portal like a time machine and says, "Hey Nathan, I don't game anymore. PS7 just came out. It costs 3 grand. It's been out, and there's no new games anymore. They're not even making new games anymore. It's just they're just recycling the old ones. It's all remakes, and that's another thing. The industry, and this isn't just Sony. This is me talking about the industry in general. The industry is so afraid of making new games. We're not getting any new games. Everything's either a remake or a remaster. Like there's Ocarina of Time. Like there was and even then we're not even getting remasters anymore. We're just not getting anything. They're not making anything new. Back in the days of PS3, like and mind you, I didn't start getting into PlayStation until like the PS4 era. So I missed out on a fuck ton of good games. I'm not gonna hold you. But back on PS3, we got a bare minimum of 3 Ratchet and Clank games per generation. 3 Ratchet and Clank games. Three. We got three a pop. And nowadays it's only one. Like I've been waiting for a minute for a new Ratchet and Clank game, man. I mean, like either way, Insomniac is carrying Sony on their backs at this point. I mean, like that's the only Insomniac is the only reason anybody has a PS5 at this point. Like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, there was Rift Apart, Spider-Man 2, now we got Wolverine. I really wish that they would like go easy on the Marvel games though, because as much as I do fuck with Marvel, I'm literally like sitting next to a big ass stack of comic books, which are like 90% Marvel. So like I'm a Marvel guy, trust me. But as much as I like Marvel, I like Ratchet and Clank too, and I want a new one. So, but we're probably not gonna get that for at least another 3 years, and that's being generous. But but no, man, I've been enjoying this hobby less and less and less for a while now, for these past couple of years, Mainly because, like I said, I just don't have the time to do it. But now it's come to a point where it's just it's just unsustainable now. Like you're telling me I gotta put down 70, 80 bucks for one game, for one goddamn game. 70 bones. I'm sure I said this in another video at some point, but there isn't a single game out there that is worth 70 bones. There's no game out there that's worth 70 bucks, 70 schmeckles, whatever you want to call them, 70 doubloons. I don't give a fuck, man. It, it, it's unsustainable. It's so unsustainable. I miss the I can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss the Wii U era. That's the era I miss. I miss the Wii U and 3DS era. I miss when games were like 40, 50 bucks. I wish when you could buy like cuz like back then, and I'm just using this specific game when it came out. Uh on the Wii U there's a game called Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. A little while after that game came out on Wii U, they re-released it on 3DS, and because they re-released it on 3DS, a less powerful console, I'm pretty sure they charge it less. They charge it less than the Wii U version, which is what you should do. But then more years pass, more time passes. The the Switch comes out. Nintendo decides to re-release Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on the Switch, right? Good idea. How much does it cost? 60 bucks. It cost 60 bucks, and the funniest thing is that the original price for the game on Wii U wasn't 60 bucks. It wasn't 60 bucks. It wasn't that expensive originally, and they made it higher just because they can, just because it's Nintendo and just because it's gaming. I really, really hope that PlayStation gets boycotted, man. We really have to boycott PlayStation. I'm all in. I don't have PS Plus. I don't pay for that crap. I have no reason to, anyways, man. Like I said, I got a PC, man. Like I'm all good, man. Like the only online games I play on my PlayStation are Splitgate and Rivals, and those are both free. So, and hell, actually no, I don't want to say that next thing, because if I say that, that's probably gonna give them ideas. I was gonna say something, but like if it's one of those situations where like, Makima's listening, PlayStation's listening. I was gonna say like a really fucked up thing that they could do, but I'm not gonna say it because I know they're gonna do it. Screw it, I'll say it anyway. They're probably gonna do it regardless. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if a few weeks from now we'd find out that, oh well, free online games. You know how you don't need a PS Plus subscription to play those? You do now, fucker. Screw that, dude. I'm hopping on my PC, or if not, at the very least, I'm playing a single player game. All right. Uh, like at this point, I'm pretty sure my PC catalog is bigger than my PS5 gaming catalog. It probably is. Like if I'm talking about all the games I bought during the PS5 era, it definitely is. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I know it is because summer Steam sales are happening right now, baby. And I just bought like 8 different games. So no, but yeah, play has limits, and it's sad to see.